Hi people, so Monday, trending topic day, my day. Well, last week I talked about something really serious, but this week, again, I'll be talking about the World Cup because as you know, it's going on. Therefore, the trending topics will be all relating to it and it's kind of hard to find something else. So, it's the World Cup, but specifically the French national team. So as everyone knows, the French national team has been having some problems. Even before the World Cup started, they had problems. Honestly, we all know they weren't supposed to be in the World Cup in the first place because of the hand of Henri, as we want to call it now, goal that happened against Ireland. They weren't supposed to be here. It's honest. But they got in, and everyone's like, okay, you know, I personally was like, I hope they go out because I don't think they should be in there. So it's not fair. And, if it's not fair, then you shouldn't be there. But I didn't want them to go out in this sort of fashion. It's embarrassing, shameful, disappointing. It's just all around a big old chaos, honestly, to see. It's like you're in the World Cup. You might as well represent your country, brightly with, positive attitude sort of thing. But as we all know, they're not doing it, and it's like a soap opera, kind of. That's kind of what it is now, I think, yeah. So, problems with the French team. One, rumors are, there were rumors going around from before they even came to South Africa that the players didn't respect the coach enough to listen to him. First problem. Second problem, they get to South Africa. They're not listening to him. They didn't lose their first game. They tied their first game, but it was a very boring game to watch. After you start hearing rumors that players are ostracizing other players, case in point, somehow about Frank Ribery and his little clique, if they want to call it that, are ostracizing Johan Gourcuff, and Johan only has like 4 friends or something, and they're not being nice to him, and it's to hear that it's just childish. These are grown men who may play a game, a sport if you want to say it, but it is their professional job, and you would think that they would be more professional, I guess you could say. But no professionalness from that team. So after this whole one, here comes the third problem. Anelka decides he's going to be a sourpuss and cuss out the coach. And it's like, dude, you're grown. Why don't you act like you're grown for once? Albeit that Anelka has always had this sort of rumor go around him that he's kind of a sulky baby, basically. If he doesn't do good or if he doesn't think it's right, he'll just sulk about it. And he's gone from club to club, as people will know, and it's just, you would think by now he'd grow out of it or just, get some sense, but I guess not. So Anelka gets sent home because he won't apologize to the coach. The players decide, I'm sure not all the players want to do it, but if you're going to be in a team for much longer with these bunch of bullies, you might as well just do it anyway. Because if you say no, they'll probably turn on you. It's really sad. So the players decide that they're going to strike. You see, this is the problem with the French team being in the World Cup. If Ireland was in the World Cup, Ireland wouldn't have done this. Ireland would never have done this. They would have cherished this moment. Okay? They respect the World Cup. They respect their fans. They respect their country. They respect each other. Or at least they pretend to do it enough that they can come together as a team. France doesn't know how to do that. I don't know what's wrong with the French team. They're so confused and they're just messing up this World Cup for themselves and for their country. It does not bode well to show that you have such infighting that you can't pull it together for 90 plus minutes of one day. It's like you don't have to like each other, you just have to get along enough to play, and they can't manage that. I don't even, it's just really sickening to watch, honestly. It's like, why are you here in the first place? If you were gonna act this way, your ass should never been here. In all honesty, your ass should never been here anyway. But you got in. So the first time you start acting like this, you guys should all just say, you know what? Let's leave, and maybe they'll bring in Ireland. Who knows? But it was just to see this sort of crazy implosion on the French team is just drama. I don't know if there's ever actually been another World Cup team that's done this. I hope there hasn't. I'll probably check that out. But just to see it's like, God, you guys don't respect anything. You don't even respect yourselves. And the fact is you're grown men and you can't do this. Well, like, what's gonna happen later on in your life? Or, like, come on, think about it. What are you guys honestly gonna do when you go back to France? Because I'm sure the French people will try to kill them. I wouldn't try to kill them. I just throw rotten food at them because they're all silly little children, basically. What I was saying is that they're small men with very big egos, and some people don't even deserve the egos the way they're playing. Frank Ribery, yeah, your ass is not playing well. So really, you shouldn't even have a big ego. You shouldn't even be talking about anything. You shouldn't even be making statements about how everyone's making you out to be a bully. Forget that. Just play. If you can't even do that, then you're not even worth it. The last thing is basically the coach. I know people are blaming the coach and they're blaming the French Federation. And I do believe they hold some blame, but at the end of the day, your coach is your coach. You may hate him, you may love him, but he's still your coach, and you just listen to him. If it doesn't work out, and then you guys leave or whatever, then cuss about it, complain about it, whatever you want to do. Don't do it in the middle of a game. Don't act like children all the time. God, I'm probably insulting children when I say they're acting like children, because honestly, we know children don't act like that. Just, follow what he says. At the end, you lose. Okay, he's gone. He's gonna be gone, so I don't know why they're acting like this. Now they basically have no chance to, well, they're not gonna qualify anyway. I don't even care to qualify. I didn't want them to qualify, so I'm glad they're gone. But to go out this way, it's irritating to see, because Ireland, again I say Ireland because Ireland would have been the one here instead of France, would not have done this. But, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week.